Use code NotScopez in the Fortnite item shop. #ad.
So you guys want a quick FPS boost like I have right now, about 400 FPS, maybe 380? Well, in this video, I'll show you just how to do that. Yo guys, what's good? It is Scopes here, back in a new video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get the highest performance in your game, mainly multiplayer game. Doesn't have to be just Fortnite, but this does work best for Fortnite because that's what I play. And that's what most people that watch me play, so that's what I'm going to be showing it on. And if you guys are new, I'm Scopes and I post many Fortnite related topics just like the video that you're watching right now. So make sure if you're new, smash that sub button, hit the like button. And before I show you the settings, I would suggest if you want the absolute highest FPS that you can get, is to turn on performance mode if you haven't already on Fortnite. That would help out a lot too. But without further ado, let's get right in the video. So from your desktop here, you want to right click and you'll go to Nvidia control panel. Obviously you have to have a Nvidia graphics card, but if it doesn't show up there, just type in Nvidia and it should show up here. And if it still doesn't show up, you can try going to this little arrow down here and see if it's in here. And if it's still not there, you can go to Microsoft Store and then you'll just type in Nvidia control panel, but you should have it as long as you have a Nvidia graphics card, obviously. So yeah, you're just gonna go to it first, let it load up, full screen it so you guys can see. You want to start off at the very top, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on this bottom one, and then this little slider here, it might be in the middle, it might be on the quality side, or it could already be on performance. Just make sure it's on performance, so you move it over to performance, and then you'll click back on the second one, and then after that you're going to press on take me there, which will take you to 3D settings, which is the important part. And first, before I start explaining, I'll just scroll through here slowly so you guys can copy it if you want, or you can wait till I explain everything. Alright, so yeah, you can pause through that. And we're going to start up at the top. You want sharpening off. Definitely important. You don't really ever want to use sharpening. It's kind of useless. Then you want all of this stuff off. It's just to make your game look better. And if you want performance, you don't really care about how your game looks. And you won't even notice that big of a difference. Background, application, max frame rate, you want off. You want this on all, off. Low latency mode, you can have it off. And if you notice that it doesn't feel much better if this was on or on ultra, I wouldn't use ultra, but if it doesn't seem that much better on off, then you can turn it on, because it just kind of depends on the PC that you have. And then obviously you want max frame rate off because you don't want to limit your frames. Multi-frames sampled off. You just want to select rendering GPU to obviously your GPU, and then put power management mode on maximum performance, so obviously you can get the maximum performance. Shader catch you want on, texture filtering you want on, allow. Then this one's important, texture filtering quality on high performance, so obviously once again you can get that high performance. On, triple buffering off, and then vertical sync you definitely want off. It's just like in Fortnite, VSync, it's just a longer way of saying VSync. Unless you get around 60 FPS, then you could honestly use this, but for the most part and for most people, you definitely want this off because it is not good to have on. It'll make your game feel absolutely terrible. And then, yeah, that's basically it for this tab here. You're going to come down to change resolution. Obviously make sure you have it on native, make sure your refresh rate's the highest, and that's basically it on this one. And then on desktop color settings, I don't change anything. You can change vibrance if you want to a little bit higher because it might make your game look better, but I don't do all that. And then you're going to come down to adjust desktop size and position, make sure it's on full screen, and then this one's important too. On perform scaling on, make sure you have display if you're able to, but if it's only GPU, that's because your monitor doesn't have scaling built inside of it or something like that. So if it is GPU, then just obviously pick GPU if you don't have display. But if you do have display, make sure it's on display. It might already be on it. It'll help out a lot. GPU, if it only says GPU, then you guys are at a little bit of a disadvantage. And then make sure you have this check mark, override the scaling mode set by games and programs. And then yeah, video down here. I don't think I messed with anything. Yeah, no. So yeah, that's about everything that's important. If you want, you can click on desktop up here and enable developer settings, and it gives you a little more settings, but for the most part, this is perfectly good. This is like the best performance that you can get from the control panel. So then you can go back on Fortnite and see. So yeah, let me know if you guys felt a difference, if it felt any better. And obviously, if somehow it did not feel better for you and it felt worse in some way, then you can go back to the control panel, and there's a button on the bottom right that says restore settings, so you can put it all back to how it was. But I think for 99% of you guys, that should definitely help out a lot, especially for me, because I've been having horrible frame drops lately, and those settings definitely helped out a humongous amount. So make sure if it did help you out, leave a comment and leave a like. And you can also hit that sub button. You can change your mind later if you would like. But that's going to be all for me. Hopefully this did help you out. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.
I'm a rock star, got money in my jeans, sippin' walk hard. She praying for my fall, so I flex hard. She praying for my fall, so I flex hard. I'm a rock star.